A 17-year-old student brings a gun to school today. That unravels a weekend mystery. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Reek.
And I'm Allison Archer in for Angie Bailey. KOMU8's Cyria Sandlin joins us live with details on how Alonzo Stevens is connected to the weekend shooting. Cyria. Thank you, Cyria. It's been 34 years, but the murder of Becky Doisy has finally gone to trial. Jury selection began this morning in the case of Johnny Wright, the man charged with murdering Doisy in 1976. A warrant was issued for his arrest in 1985, but Wright evaded police until 2009 when he failed an employee background check in Georgia. In 2010, Wright pled not guilty to the murder of Doisy, whose body has never been found.
On the forecast in a few minutes.
Keep that snow down south.
All right.
Thank you.
Tonight's State of the Union address was definitely a pep talk for the country. President Obama's speech had the same focus as last year, jobs.
Bipartisanship had a bigger role as well. Republicans and Democrats sat side by side. Investment was also a key word. Obama wants to spend money on a better power grid and better trained U.S. workers. When the speech was over, Representative Paul Ryan from Wisconsin gave the Republicans' response. Ryan is a member of the House Budget Committee. He didn't offer a budget compromise on cutting federal spending. As University of Missouri officials begin tightening their budget for this year and next, their students may have to do the same. KOMU8's Brandy Gillespie is live on the MU campus. All right, thank you, Brandy. Here's a question for you. When is something small a big deal? How about when Missouri's community colleges decide to keep tuition increases in the single digits? KOMU8's Christy Lewis went to a local college to see how students feel about paying an extra Abe Lincoln. Despite cutting the higher education budget, Governor Nixon praised the idea of keeping education affordable with low tuition increases. Here's some good news for you. More people arrived alive on Missouri roads in 2010, and the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety is celebrating. At Mizzou Arena today, it announced the current number of roadway fatalities stands at 821 for 2010, which means Missouri has met its goal of 850 or fewer roadway fatalities by the end of 2012. That's per year, and they met that 2 years early. Missouri hasn't seen so few people killed in highway crashes since 1949. Coalition officials say safer roads, safer cars, and increased speeding enforcement caused the improvement.
Melting snow can create those big icicles. Looks pretty, but it can cause problems.
That's right. Next on KOMU8 News at 9, a look at hidden dangers. Ooh, I wonder what the answer is going to be.
That means winter is half over.
That's right. It's the halfway point between
I don't hate that.
start of winter and start of spring.
Thank you, Dave.
Okay.
Bigger is not always better, at least when it comes to icicles.
You know, the icicles, the daggers that cascade over the gutter can be a sign of ice.
Clashes in Egypt and Lebanon, and another bombing in Pakistan. KOMU8's Jessica Holly has these stories and more in tonight's Worldview. Coming up in sports, the Super Bowl features a tiger flavor. There's a mystery in Florida that gives a whole new meaning to the word piano bar. A grand piano showed up on a sandbar in North Miami. Residents living along Biscayne Bay spotted the piano, but how it got there remains a mystery. Whoever placed it there put it at the highest point of the sandbar, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Authorities have no plans to haul it away. Why would ya? That looks great.
Looks like somebody set it on fire.
That looks like art.
Looks like it was supposed to be firewood. Coming up on KOMU8 News at 10, 3 men, 1 goal.
What these guys are competing for and how they want to shape one local city.
And of course, you can go to KOMU.com 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and sports. A little warming trend going on.
You got to like that.